Hey, what's up everybody, XxSlainMagicxX here, and welcome back to DirtCraft. So, if you've been on my channel for a couple of months now, you might have known that I've actually quit this server, which might be a little bit weird because I'm the owner of it. And I have my reasons, which I'm going to be discussing today. This episode isn't going to be the most entertaining video-wise, but I'm going to go through a lot of the topics within quitting the server and what I've got coming up. First off, I just want to say this is what we're going to be doing this episode. I'm basically getting rid of all the sand and sandstone, and I'm also going to be getting rid of that as well, because we have a project that I'm going to be working on soon, which is going to be a lot of fun, which I'll talk about later. Anyway, so if you don't know, because I get quite a few subscribers, so I'm sure some of you, at least some of you, won't know what this server is, but this is basically a multiplayer SMP server only for YouTubers that, you know, are committed to YouTube and stuff, that actually do videos. And I'm the owner of it. This server's been up for about a year and a half now. The first video, I don't know, like my 20th video was this. Like, it's one of my really early series on my channel. And recently I decided to quit it, or leave it temporarily, because I got bored of it. I wasn't having fun anymore. I disliked survival. I just got staff on Hypixel and I was really enjoying that. You know, I was having a lot of fun meeting new people on there, and I just kind of thought, I don't see why I have to fake enjoy this server kind of thing. It's not a thing anymore for me. It's not as exciting as it previously was. So I decided to quit. I made a video of it, and you guys seem to understand, but it got a few dislikes, which I was completely, you know, expecting. But there wasn't much I could do, and it was a lot harder than it might seem quitting this server, because this has been like a really big thing about my channel. It's the reason I'm here basically today, and quitting it was not an easy thing. But we're back now, and I've took all the time off planning, and you know, and I'm still in contact with all the members. I've been like super active on Skype and stuff, but I just haven't been on the server as much. So, just had to sneeze now. Yeah, I've not been active on the server as much. Well, I have been recently, but yeah, so I've decided to come back, and I've got lots of projects in mind. The main project being a wasteland kind of thing, where basically we're going to get rid of pretty much all of this desert and just go like this everywhere. Oh wait, it's saving. This will pop in a minute. Save, come on. Save. There we go. Yeah, so the project I'm on at the minute is basically a survival wasteland, and we're going to get rid of the whole of the desert, make it all stone, which will take a long time, and above it we're going to have like a floating city, and it's all going to be encased in glass. Like, the outside is poisonous, maybe there's no oxygen left or something like that, and we're basically just going to have floating islands, not islands, like, it's going to be futuristic, like really, it's going to be made out of iron blocks and stuff like that, and there's just going to be domes of glass everywhere, and we will have like shopping centers, maybe when we get like really into it. We'll have like roads going everywhere, joining up to each of them. We will have like tree farms that are encased in glass. I'm sorry if you can hear the outside, my window's open. And yeah, I've got a lot of ideas for it. It's gonna be really, really cool, but it's gonna be a really hard task, and I'm looking forward to it, but it isn't gonna be done like today kind of thing. It's gonna take a long time, which is why I'm excited, because I'm gonna have to work on it pretty hard, and you won't actually be seeing me do this on episode very much at all. I'm just doing it today because it's a good thing to do while I'm talking. But yeah, this takes a long time and it can get quite boring, so I'm just going to do it in sections, but we will be building the city over the sand, like it doesn't really matter that much. And then once we've got the city, because the city is basically going to be infinitely expandable kind of thing, it won't, you know, have a end point to it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And one thing I really want to do this series is take input from you guys. So you guys need to suggest things for me. I really love it when I see people saying for me to do stuff in an episode, or even just like giving me new series ideas. I'm not really that bothered, but it's like episode ideas are the most useful things for me, because sometimes I can lose interest and like get bored, and then if I get ideas from you guys, it's awesome. So if you have any ideas pop up inside that brain of yours, please comment them. Be really appreciated. So let's talk a bit more just quickly about why I quit. So yeah, basically I just got bored of survival. It wasn't doing much for me. I was, you know, I couldn't be bothered to play anymore. As I said, I joined Hypixel staff and having a lot of fun on there. So I just decided to quit because I didn't want to fake, you know, having fun on an episode when I'm not actually having fun at all. So I decided to quit. I should have dumped off my sand crap. Which I'm sure you guys would understand, and you did in the episode that I quit. So that was the reason I quit, and I was just, you know, getting burnt out of survival as well. I've played this game for so long, guys, and it gets to the point with a game that you just lose interest completely. And that was it, basically. So I decided to take a break, you know, re-energize myself, get re-inspired. Been on Reddit a lot, looking at pictures of buildings that people have built, and it just re-inspired me. And I am really looking forward to this. So that's just a little bit there. I'm happy to answer questions as well if you want to leave them in the comments. That's absolutely fine. But if you don't know, this world is on a large biome, so this desert is extremely big. So as I said earlier, this city can be pretty much as big as we want it to be. This biome is probably about 1,000 by 1,000 blocks kind of thing. So yeah. But it can get tedious having to take down all this sand, but it's not that bad. It's nice because we're doing it with such a good shovel, and we don't have to, you know, dig out stone or something. That would be really annoying. But it's annoying when you get down to the sandstone part, because you can take out stone really easily with a pick, and sandstone is insta-mine, but stone is pretty damn close to being insta-mineable, so it can get a little bit tedious at times, but it's all good. But yeah, I'm not too, there's a river just over there, you've probably seen it. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that yet, because if there's water, you know, like in the outside of the city, the plan is not to really, the world isn't going to be habitable, basically. And I want it to be so it's like there's no oxygen anywhere, like outside, so there's not going to be trees outside or anything like that. And water is H2O, so what is that, like hydrogen plus oxygen, I think? No, it might not be hydrogen, but there's oxygen in there somewhere, so it's, you know, it wouldn't really make sense if, oh, we managed to almost get all of those. It wouldn't make sense if there's water outside of the city, because that means that there's oxygen. So I'm going to try and take this as seriously as possible, you know, making sure we don't have any plants anywhere. I mean, I don't mind these plants, although we won't have any sand, so I guess that wouldn't work. And we don't need to get rid of the sand. That's not a part of the role-playing aspect of it. It just looks a lot cooler with this stone, I think, anyway. And there have been quite a few people that have done this kind of thing before with the stone, but I think I've got a pretty unique idea for the city, floating city. So I need to plan it though in creative mode, because I actually haven't done that yet. Aha, get on. Okay, so we've flattened out all that now. But yeah, the upcoming projects. Let me just get up this Google document real quick. There it is. Okay, so I've got like I've got quite a good plan, I think. Like, I've not a plan, but I've got some objectives that I want to meet, and because we are on a survival server, I've actually been adding a lot of people recently because we have a plugin now. This is a bucket server, so I can do help, and you can see that the bucket's there. I think it's like, oh, what is it? Let me. Wand L, I think. No, Prism Wand. I can't remember. No, I can't remember what it is. But basically, you get a wand, and this one, if I was to get the wand and right click here, it would say Slain Magic broke sand block 2 seconds ago or something like that. And you can do it on chests, like Slain Magic has took 3 sand out of this chest at this time, kind of thing. And you can basically see what happened at any time on the server since I first got the plugin, and it's super useful. And it basically means that we can have a hell of a lot more people on the server, because when I first made the server, I was only planning to get about 20 people on, but now I've been talking to the members and we are planning to get about 50, which might sound like a lot of people, but you got to think about it in terms of how many people are actually going to be on the server, because it's not like if I get 50 people on the server, I will always have 50 people on the server. That's not how it would work. It would work as in there would be like 2 or 3 people always on the server, which would be really nice to see. And like everybody has agreed with that, all the members and stuff, because we had this new plugin so we can monitor. So if there's anybody griefing, I can deal with that and get rid of them, kind of thing. But yeah, that's something really really good to look forward to. So, but the plans for this server are basically, I want to do multiplayer between every 5 and 10 episodes. So like I'll do 5 episodes of single player and then I'll do a multiplayer kind of thing, just so you guys can see the other members, I can interact with them and stuff like that, and it should be pretty good. And I was gonna start again completely, like on the server, because this is going to be episode 1, just because I took a long break off recording, but I decided against it. I thought it would be better to just go with the flow kind of thing, just make a new project and go with it. So yeah, actually I don't know if I'll go episode 1 or not. I don't know, because it might be a bit confusing seeing me have all of this armor and tools and stuff like that, but I'm sure you guys will understand. I didn't even get that many episodes done when the world first came out. I think I got up to episode 16 or something. I mean, the problem with this series is it's quite hard to record because it's got to have entertaining stuff in it, while also doing commentary, and it can be quite hard to think about stuff to record, unfortunately. And I don't know how some of these people do it, where they record like 5 series a day and they're all really complex series. It just blows my mind. But I don't know. I suppose I'm at school most days, so that takes time out of planning, but it's whatever really. I also want to start pranking more people, and the next episode you see in at least 5 days, it depends how active I am, there will be a prank to watch, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. Is that sandstone? It is. But yeah, that's something to look out for there. It's actually a lot of fun. Yeah, but we just have, I think I'm going to start recording these in advance so I don't miss out recording them, because I think that was the problem. I was just kind of like waiting until the last second until I needed to record it, and then I'll be like, oh, I really can't be bothered to record DirtCraft. It's so much effort, and you know. But yeah, as I said, we're getting a lot more members on, so I'll be doing a lot more multiplayer things. We're also going to be planning a UHC soon as well, No more details on that though just yet. But that's coming up soon. And as I said, this is my main project at the minute. I think it looks really cool. We need to... I don't know whether we should get rid of the ore or not yet. I don't know if it would just be better if it's completely stone. And we've got these things here. This is where like gravel was before. And I got rid of the gravel. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, and also we're gonna like on Pixelmon, the people that are on the Pixelmon server on here, like we have FTB, Pixelmon and Vanilla server, and we don't normally have people from outside of this community coming on the servers, so you might be seeing collabs with people that I've done on FTB and Pixelmon on this server as well. And there's going to be a link to all the players below, so if you want to go check them out, you can. It's up to you. The only problem about this this thing project is that it wears down your items pretty badly. But it's pretty fun just breaking all the blocks, I guess. Can be a bit tedious though, as I said earlier, but that's alright. Okay, well, I am going to take a quick break because my throat's kind of hurting and I need a drink, so I will be right back in 1 second. Alright then, I am back. So, I think I'm going to keep this episode a little bit on the short side. Normally they're about half an hour long, but I don't want to keep this one too long because I've talked about most of the things that I need to talk about. But just a quick roundup. So, I am back for good now on DirtCraft. Well, until I get bored again, I guess, but that won't be for a long time, hopefully. We have been adding a lot of members to the server, so expect a lot more collabs on multiplayer and stuff like that from old and new members. What else? I've got this awesome new project that I'm working on with a floating sky base with domes of glass everywhere because there's no oxygen in the outside world, which is why there's just stone and no life anywhere. And yeah, oh yeah, regarding this river, oh, this is an ocean though. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. I was thinking about just getting rid of this water. Like, it wouldn't have been bad in the lake, in this, not lake, this river, but an ocean. Oof. Is this an actual ocean? If it's a lake, oh, I don't know. Oh, that's gonna be annoying, isn't it? I mean, we could get rid of it, but it's just a pain. Huh. We could just cover it in stone, like the top layers. That would be an option. It would be a lot of work, but it could work. And we do have a lot of stone from digging out that huge hole at the start of this world. Yeah, I'll think about it. I think I'll do that though. I think I'll put stone there, just like coming up from the bottom kind of thing. These can just be filled in. So anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. And as I said, episodes are normally longer than this, but just for today I wanted to keep it on the short side, so I hope you don't mind. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.